This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for Libra for March of 2018. This is for all Librans. If you would like something that is more specific to your own life story or that truly amazing soulmate reading, genuinely it is, you can contact me in the links in the description box below. Right, Libra, for March we will start with your relationships, move on to your general forecast and finish up with your soul path evolution reading. Relationships, I did a reading for you that starts with 3 cards that describe the overall energy for all relationships, be you in a committed relationship, be you looking for one. And the 3 cards that came up was new love, retreat, and heart-to-heart conversation. So all of you Librans for March, the energy surrounding you suggests, 1, you're either going to be finding somebody new, or you will rekindle love within a relationship, or love for something. The love for something comes first and foremost. It's a big energy for you guys in March. The retreat card says that you're going to get time to spend away with somebody that you love. And you'll spend that time having that heart-to-heart connection with him, having those deep felt conversations that were perhaps overdue or that you felt like having for a long time. If you're just getting into a new relationship, you're going to really get to know that person. You're going to have time to spend alone with them, away from everybody else, so that you can get to know them really, really well. So that's a very nice reading for everybody, especially those of you looking for a relationship. The new love card is a very promising card to get in your spread. Now, if I have a look at those of you that are in or looking for, a love relationship, you'll see I took the tea leaf cards. You've got teardrops, cup, and diamond. Teardrop says great personal sorrow. Cup says you should accept valid criticism. Diamond finishes off by saying you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. If I look at this lineup, and from my experience with so many of you Librans that do get reading, being a Libran myself, a lot of you have been going through a really tumultuous time where relationships are concerned. A lot of you have had heartache, heartbreak, disappointment. Great personal sorrow definitely plays into that story, especially if you were looking for somebody new. If a relationship broke up not so long ago in these last few years with Uranus being in your 7th house and all those T-squares, they just did a number on relationships for Librans. You should accept valid criticism is not really about somebody criticizing you. I think it's more along the lines of somebody is possibly going to give you a bit of a pointer should you be looking for a relationship, saying maybe you look for people in the guys in the wrong places, girls, whatever the case may be. Maybe you hold out too long, maybe you're too fussy, whatever it may be. Someone's going to say something in March. Except this is actually a little message from the universe, because it's possible that somebody is going to come along that does not fit your criteria, that is a bit different to who you usually look for, that doesn't tick all the boxes, doesn't tick any of them possibly. So just listen when that supposed criticism, but it's not criticism, it's a little message coming through for you. And you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. That person, whomever it is that's coming into your life, if you're looking for a relationship, they're going to give you something amazing. It could be an actual material something, because this card shows a diamond on it. Or it could be, some of you are going to get engaged. That's a possibility too, that are in fairly new relationships, and you're going to be quite astonished by that. And others of you, they're going to bring something to the relationship, someone new, bring something to a relationship that is an amazing gift to you. And that's not necessarily a physical gift, if you know what I mean, not a material gift. It's something amazing in another level. Maybe they broaden your life. Maybe they take you somewhere new. Maybe they make you see things from a totally different perspective. If we look at those of you in marriages, you get the dogs, target, and whale. Now, dog says getting together with friends. So those of you that are married, in March, you'll have opportunities to mingle and to socialize with groups of people. And that always does a relationship good. It'll be enjoyable, definitely. The target card says a goal-orientated person, and the whale says great worry over nothing. So those of you in committed relationships that have survived Uranus in the 7th house and the T-squares, congratulations, you guys. You perhaps have a very specific idea in mind for your relationship and you are worrying about it, and that little whale card says don't worry about it. You're worrying over nothing. Or there's something in the relationship, and that we're talking long-term committed relationships here, marriage, long-term committed relationships. There's something you're worrying about that you needn't be worrying about. These cards are saying, okay? Now, if we move on to your general forecast, I did it in 2 sections. You'll see you've got happiness. And for your happiness, you get adventure and letting go. And those 2 cards say that your happiness in March comes courtesy of stepping out of your comfort zone, doing something you haven't done before, being invited to something that is unusual for you, and it turns out to be an adventure. The letting go card says, I think you then let go of a preconceived idea of something. That's definitely the message that comes through with that. If we look at your tea leaf cards, you get the leg, the torch, the tower. The leg says stepping into a new experience, which rhymes perfectly with adventure, doesn't it? The torch says spiritual development and enlightenment, awareness and understanding. The tower says solid foundation, success with effort. So it's very interesting, this. So there's definitely, you do something new in March you haven't done before. Okay? It brings you new awareness and understanding in your life, in your general life, your family life. And you have a solid foundation to work from. And with hard work, you can actually take this experience places. It can lead you somewhere amazing. Now, if we have a look at your career for March, you'll see that you get the spring card and the vision board card. So there's a new start, a new beginning for you in March where your career is concerned. It's either heading off in a new direction, you're taking on a new project in your career, and it has to do with something you've been dreaming about for a while, something you've put a lot of thought into, possibly a lot of energy into, but you've definitely had your focus on something within your career, and in March you start seeing it taking off. If we look at your tea leaf cards for that, for your career, you get the throne, the shark, and the boot. The throne says position of authority. So that position of authority says you are now in a position in your career where people will listen to you, where people consider you to be something of an expert even in whatever it is you do in your career. The shark says take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. And the boot says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So I think it's saying don't rest on your laurels. You have reached a position of authority, but continue to put that effort in and continue to use your money wisely, or your material gains, your resources. That's it. Continue to use your resources wisely where your career is concerned. So don't overspend. If you have that niggly feeling about purchasing something or doing something, listen to it for a while. Maybe just hang in a little bit, because maybe now is not the best time to be making that big major purchase. Now we're talking March, right? Now, if we move on to your soul path evolution, you get the Ace of Fire. And that says that the Ace of Fire is always about ambition and drive. And the spider in the egg is so interesting, because the spider always to me is weaving the web you want to live, and the egg is the conception of the idea. It's about to hatch and the chicken comes forth, and there's this fire energy. So March is definitely the sort of, you've dreamed the dream, you've hatched the egg, you've laid the egg, sorry, you're about to hatch the egg, and it needs that fire, it needs that enthusiasm, it needs that hard work, as some of your cards says, it needs that attention to how you use your finances, your material wealth. So those are all the energies that your soul is wanting you to experience in March. Libra, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you would like, I'm just going to repeat it again. If you'd like a personal or private reading or the amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me via the links in the description box below. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and also very big thanks to those of you that are sharing the videos.